Everyone, it's your boy and coach George Calioris with my bench press day dynamic effort. Warmed up with some sled pushes, some sled sprints, did every minute on the minute, down and back. By the 7th minute, I felt like I was going to die. It was way harder than I expected and remembered sleds being. That is my yoke, Strength Shop yoke. Get yourself one. Get yourself one with the side pins on it so you can load 2 plates instead of having to load 4 each time. Otherwise, of course, did my curls, did my band press downs, did my rear delt, face pulls. Nothing out of the normal. Did use the lighter weight for the curls. Focused it a little bit more, kind of like a bodybuilder type. Not exactly like a bodybuilder, but, you know, not just trying to throw weight around. Want my biceps to get bigger. Everybody wants big arms. Oh, excuse me. Sleepy. Yeah, there we go. Some face pulls. I went from a double, like an overhand grip to them to a thumbs back grip. So basically a neutral grip. It felt better on my rear delts and it felt better on my shoulders in general. My shoulders are getting stiff. Kind of sucks. I really need to work on something on my external rotation on my lats just to get my elbows up more when I'm in that front rack position with the barbell or kettlebell or something. It really sucks. It's starting to impede my training, so I got to do something about it. I should have been doing something about it, but can't predict the future. I didn't really know it would affect me quite so much already. It's always good to warm up the elbows and the wrists and the shoulders before you bench press or squat. If you don't, you're going to have some stiffness in there. Some stiffness could lead to some pain and discomfort. So here we go. Dynamic effort bench. Started off with a quarter and a nickel. And I was doing, of course, 9 sets of 3, close grip, moderate grip, and then normal bench press grip, pinkies on the ring. I always do that. 3 sets is 1 set, but you just move your hands in, or move your hands out every set, then back in on the third set. Then I added another 10 pounds, and you can see it slows the bar down just a little bit more, nothing crazy. Still getting that dynamic effort in. Towards these last couple sets, though, when I was in my normal grip, I worked on really pulling my elbows in, and it felt so much better. It felt so good to have my elbows really in and everything stacked on top of each other, not just letting my elbows flare out to the side or just be kind of loose. Something you should really, really be emphasizing. I thought I was doing it, but clearly I was not doing it enough. So definitely get your elbows in. Anyway, future method, reverse bands, 275 on the bar with the double reverse band. I don't know how much the reverse bands were taken off. You know, I think those are 35-pound bands, so if they're stretched maximally, that could be 70 pounds off the bar, but it didn't feel like no 205 still, so it was pretty heavy. 275 for a triple. Felt pretty decent. Then I was like, I wanted to do 295. That was my goal for the day, and I was like, I'm going to just do it. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. So here it is, 295 on the bar. I wanted to just touch it. Watch this first one. I slam it pretty good. Pretty good. Still heavy. Second one, I remember I got kind of out of my groove on the way down. I was trying to speed it up because I didn't want to fatigue. So let that be a lesson to you to always just stay tight and trust that your training will pull you through. So I did it. 295 for a double with reverse bands. Pretty cool. I was pretty happy about it. Touched something heavy. 65-pound incline dumbbell press. Nothing special. Nothing spectacular. It's just for putting on some muscle mass, some hypertrophy. Getting the rear delt or anterior delts heavily involved. Supersetting them with bear crawls, a great just movement. You know, it feels good to just move sometimes. You know, it sucks, but at the end of it, you feel so much better. It gets your hips all involved and your stomach and your arms and your shoulders, your quads. Everything just gets lit up. So do your bear crawls, do some like crab walks, do some high skips. Just be a normal fucking person. Don't be so stuck training with a barbell and a dumbbell in that linear pathway. And then here I am with some dumbbell lateral raises. But you know what I'm saying. Chasing the pump with these, I don't know how many sets I did, probably 6 or 7. But I was supersetting them with Bradley presses, which you'll see here in a second. So good. So you basically do a half overhead press, but you push the weight behind your head, and then just you don't want to go too far down because you don't have that good a shoulder range of motion back there. So it's literally just going behind your head. Let it stretch your shoulders out a little bit, but it keeps tension on the delts themselves. So I like them. And then I can't remember what I finished up with, some triceps or something. Yeah, tricep barbell extension to the eyes. And that's pretty much it, guys. Appreciate your time. Make sure you like and share, comment, and thanks for watching.